Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon? Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on. It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
Hello folks, I've just finished work and it's actually not raining for a change, so I thought I'd come over and do some tidying up. There's a reason for that. I'll tell you about that in the shed, because I'm going to make a cuppa, because I'm a bit parched. See you in a bit. My self-stirring mugs, batteries have run out, so I've had to use my other cup. UK, here we grow. Hey, Tony, I'm using it. Hey. Right, aye. Now, some of you already know, because I posted it on Facebook last night, and there was quite a few comments. People were interested, so I thought I'd make a little video. Now, I got a letter from the council a couple of days ago, Saturday morning. I come back from Paula's. I was like, what? I thought at first it was the rent reminder, because that's the only thing we ever get off the council, the rent reminder. But anyway, that's another thing. So I opens it up, and it says, we had an inspection of of the plots, and it looks like yours is untidy and unattended, and if I don't tidy it up, then I'm going to get kicked off. Ha! It's like, what the hell? I didn't know what they expect us to do, considering for the past nearly 6 weeks it's rained heavy nearly every day. You know, weeds grow, I can't do anything about it. So like I say, I've just finished work, and it's not actually raining, well, it was raining this morning, but it's not raining now, so I can crack on with a few tidying up jobs. The thing is, most of the weeds, as they call them, it's in my wildlife area. Now, I know it looks untidy, and mostly the brambles have been growing everywhere, so what I've been doing is cutting them back and that, making it a little bit tidy. But I did put some of them seed bomb things there as well, and they've grew, but I'm pulling them out anyway. They're no good. They're no good to me. So like I say, I posted the thing on Facebook, just saying what do you think about that? And there's quite a few comments, so I just thought I'd show you what was actually going on. So I'm going to finish this, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, like I say, there was an inspection yesterday, and basically this is what they did. Walked up the path, and then had a look in everyone's garden through the fence. So they had a look in mine, and they've went, what a mess. Now, may look like a mess to somebody who doesn't know, but I'll just take you through the gate here. This is a wildlife area, and I know there was a few comments on Facebook, people saying this is probably the problem, but it's all under control, and it's beneficial to your veg plot bit, you know. If you've got a little bit wildlife area, and it's not just I can't be bothered to do this bit sort of area. It's not. There's rhubarb and all sorts of stuff. I mean, the brambles have grew quite a bit, but what do they expect? You know, sun and rain, and the weeds love it, everything's shut up. So I've just been having a little bit of a tidy up round here. But this here, it was the wildflower mix. Now I don't know if you remember, a couple of years ago, next door here, Now if you can see, the weed killer king. Here's a garden, look, there's no weeds hardly. But if you look, it's all brown. He soaks the whole lot in weed killer every other week, and that's no good. Last time he did it to me, it took about a year for anything to start growing back here. But now I'm going to have to pull it out because it looks a mess. And I want to, before he starts putting his weed killer down, I'm going to tidy it up anyway. But like I say, it is a wildlife area. It's all under control. There's me bug hotels here. There'll be all sorts in there. Me ponds over here. There's a pond. It's full loaded with tadpoles and frogs. Well, you know, there's flowers. These are crocosmia, I think. Irises, the lot. This is comfrey, which needs to come down because it's dead now anyway. So I don't know. People might think this is an untidy mess, but not for me. Because like I say, I've done it for years, and I've never had any real problems with slugs or snails on me crops. Because everything, it's like a little ecosystem. Everything looks after itself. If the slugs and snails have got somewhere to go, they'll stay here. If they know they're not going to get killed all the time, you know, they'll come here. And then the frogs will eat them and all that, you know. And this side, this is another pond, because I want to try and get as many frogs in the place as I can. A little bit wildlife never hurts anybody, like. Well, that's a little job I need to do today, because it was going to need it doing anyway. So I'll get on with it. Get rid of these wildflower seeds all the way along. I'll see you on the other side. Well, that's a bit tidier. I'll just do a little bit more and I'll show you round. Right, I've had enough of tidying for today. Let's see what the difference is if the council were walking up the path now. Does it look as though I've been neglecting my plot? Bloody cheek. Just because I cannot see further down, you know what I mean? So I have had a little bit of a tidy up there, scraped the path back till I got sick. So like I say, I've just finished work. I only come for a couple hours, but most of this is all tidy. That's just a pile that I can just compost down. There's just rhubarb, some crocosmia. Oh, I missed one of them. I'll walk around this way for a change. But I don't think it's untidy, like. It's all got a purpose, you know what I mean? The pond's just there. If you can see through the irises. So it all serves a purpose. It's just a pity that some people don't think it does. Let us know in the comments below what you think. Is a wildlife garden a good idea or a bad idea? Whoa! This bit needs tidying up, like, I do know that. but that'll not take long. This is just a bed that I never got round to. I'm not making excuses. But there's not a bramble in amongst all this now. That's snapped off. There's not a bramble in amongst it. And there's nothing else. No weeds, as we would call them. Look at me roses. Starting to die off now, like all the rain's giving them a good battering. This bit needs tidying up, but that'll not take long. Rome wasn't built in a day. Little and often, like Sean says, with potatoes, I've dug one up because it started going like we had like this one here. It's just that like stopped growing. It's like a dwarf potato. I don't know what happened there, but the same thing happened there. So I'll show you the potatoes anyway. Here's my cabbages. These have started to heart up now. Nice. I'll get under the net. Aye, lovely them, like, look at that. Solid. Every single one of them. They're the greyhound. And the kale and that, while I'm under here, is all doing fantastic as well. That would make it quite a good picture, that. I think I'll take one later on. And the kaleettes, now it's a new thing to me. It's a new thing for most people as well, because they're just new. They're a new thing altogether. Someone was asking us about them and what happens and where do they grow. Now, just like sprouts, you can see there, they grow in between the leaves. It's just starting to come on there now, so that's good. What they look like is a sprout that's opened up, so it'll be interesting to taste those. Like I say, my tatties are doing alright. Them apples, I'll show you them while I'm here as well. The potatoes and the tyres with just grass are doing alright. I'm going to nip them off while I'm here, get them flowers off, see if anything happens in amongst that. With these apples here, starting to get bigger. Not very big, like, but they're not nowhere near ready yet. They're an autumn apple, so at least I've still got some on. My onions, I've started picking them because they've started flopping over. If you don't know, for those of you who don't know, your onions are ready when they bend over like that. They're not growing anymore now. These are the ones I grew. These ones I'll put them in pots in the greenhouse, start them off the sets. These are the sets that went straight out in the ground about a month later. So there you are, they're not bad. Just let them dry out. I'll leave that one there for now. These blue lake climbers are starting to climb eventually. I'm just getting the last crops of my broad beans off there. The beetroot and the turnips are doing fine. The sweet corn's nearly ready now. Which isn't bad. Here's look at these now. Look at this onion. Jeff's giant onions. I'll just put that can there just to give you a comparison. Massive. And getting bigger by the day. Every single one of them. So I'm pleased with them. The carrots in between are doing alright now. This pumpkin has threw off another couple there. I think that one's actually set, but we'll see. More potatoes, get the flowers off. Right, what else? This bit needs a bit of a tidy up and all, but this is yams. I've left them in because they're yams. This artichoke has just went wild. It's fell over. That's why I haven't been able to tidy up round here, because of the size of this artichoke. But now it's fell over and all that. I'll get that. That's the next job to do. The sweet peas are looking canny. Nice. And these rows is starting to bloom again, which is good. Here's my potatoes that I dug up. The Charlotte, not bad off one plant I suppose, which was dying off anyway. So it's a good little haul there. I love these Charlotte. That's an onion I picked the other day. It's dried off there, nice and firm, canny. There's the rest of them I've just picked, obviously, just pulled them up. Gonna let them dry off on there until I leave, and I'll put them in the shed or in the greenhouse, whichever. There's a rhubarb there, still getting plenty of this, plenty of rhubarb. This is Victoria. Look how big it grows, man. It's thick. Victoria, that's what that's called. I've pulled out all of them seed bomb things, because that all went to seed and I don't want them all over the place. So I'm going to put some winter flowers in here, some pansies and what have you. Excellent. These sunflowers, this one, look at this, it's not very good. This one's just starting to open, but this one, there you go, a sunflower. Canny good, quite big as well, about the size of my hand. So that's Ari, it's about 8 foot tall. These other ones, I don't know, I'll just leave them on. This other little one as well, that's just open there. But aye, that's a canny. That's a canny sunflower there. Woohoo! More sweet peas. Look at them, lovely. And these clematis throwing off loads of flowers now, which I'm surprised at for the first year. This other one, which is oh no, cannot see that now. Something tower. It's got little flowers on. The dahlias that are debudded are starting to throw off some more. Plenty on there. Keep pulling the heads off, the dead heads. That honeysuckle's going berserk as well. In the greenhouse, to finish off, I planted a potato in there a few weeks ago, and look at that, massive. I needed, you know, the garlic had come out, there was a little bit of space there, so I stuck a potato in. So I've earthed it up, see what happens there. The garlic and all this garlic, I didn't expect to get anything. The tomatoes though are really thickening up now, and they're actually starting to ripen there, look. That one's almost ready. Oh, I cannot wait. So still getting plenty on the, look at them. Starting to get big. Nice and juicy. Oh, this grapevine, man, I'm going to have to really sort this out, but like I say, I'm just leaving it until autumn when it needs pruning back in anyway, because I don't know, yeah, I'm just lucky it grew back really. What else? There's nothing else. Well, of course there's something else. There's always something to show you. Look at these cucumbers. I'm getting about 2 off every week now. And look at that. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Oh, beautiful. They are tasty as well, like. Covered, man. Every single plant is covered. The melons aren't doing very well. I don't know what. Oh, wait there. Hey, there's a melon on there. There's a melon on there. I think. I hope. These are the telepathy cucumbers, by the way. They're a cross between telegraph and something else. These are the Marketmore ones. These are ready as well. A bit smaller, fatter, and they've got all them prickly bits on there. So I'll probably take one of them off as well and try one. The challenge carrot. Still doing alright there. Don't know how big it's actually going to be. But this parsnip is going mental. Really thick stalks. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening there. Oh, the highest temperature has been 50.2 and the lowest is 5.5, and that is 122.4 Fahrenheit, 41.9 Fahrenheit for the lowest. So I'll just reset that. What is it now? 17.1. Just nice, isn't it? Look at that one. They just keep appearing. Right, that's it. I've had enough. Like I say, I want to go and get my tea now. But I just thought I'd show you around me untidy and unkept and unattended allotment. See what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Thanks a lot for subscribing, especially commenting, liking and everything. It's all good. I do read every single comment. It's just I read them when I'm on my phone and it's a different account. Like I cannot sign in as Blue Star Dave on my phone for some reason. But that's another thing altogether. I do read all the comments, and when I get a chance I do reply. It's hard to watch people's videos, comment on people's videos. Spat on the camera there. It's hard to do everything, it's hard. But anyway, I do try my best to catch up on people's videos and comment, and I do read all the comments I get off everybody, because they're much appreciated. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So thank you very much, folks, for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. I will see you on the next one. Happy days.